When you have an amino acid blend of over 21 grams of amino acid, and that's supposed to sit inside of this protein blend of 25 grams, seems to be pretty high. What's going on, guys? Zinni here, coming from Holy Kinetics. We're here to do another product review. We're here to review Metabolic Nutrition Protizyme Protein. Let's dive into it. So Metabolic Nutrition has been in the game for around 30 years or so, making them one of the newer companies that's on the market. They seem to carry everything from protein powders to protein bars. They also carry different amino blends. They also seem to have some trademark product labeled as TAG. We're gonna dive into that in a minute. Some other things as well. So it seems to be a pretty interesting company. Found this company through one of my local shops. Figured I'd give it a try. Go ahead and put the review on here for you guys. So as always, we have a supplements facts that we're gonna include for the side for you guys. So please follow along with me. One little piece of advice, get used to looking at the supplement facts on all of your products. You need to be mindful of the things that people put into products, and you need to be mindful of what it means to actually look at a supplements fact sheet in its entire detail, as well as going through the ingredients. You don't necessarily need to know every ingredient that's on that list, but at the very least have a light knowledge of what that ingredient could possibly be and what its uses are thereof, so you can be more mindful of the things that you're putting within your body. There needs to be a level of transparency that's provided on a supplements fact sheet for products that are going to be given to people that proclaim to do the very same things that they're trying to do, whether that be to lose weight, whether that be to gain muscle, whether that be to promote some type of bodily function within the body. It needs to be correct, and it needs to line up with what the effects say that they're going to do. So after doing some light research and actually finding the supplements fact sheet, and also doing some light digging just on reviews overall of this product, I found something that was very interesting. There seems to be a change on this label, and if we look right here, I'm gonna put two supplement fact sheets for you guys. Now, this is the same product that we're looking at, but supposedly this old version is an older formula, and the one that you see on the other side is the newer formula, what you see right now. And I'm also going to include a picture of what this product actually looks like right now and me having ownership of it. So let's take a look at some of these ingredients that we have right here. So we have calories, which is at 122 calories, 14 calories from fat. We have 1.5 grams of total fat. Saturated fat is 0.5 grams, trans fat is 0. Cholesterol is 64 milligrams, sodium is 53 milligrams. Potassium is 0 milligrams, total carbohydrates is 2 grams, dietary fiber 1 gram, sugar 1 gram, protein 25 grams. Looks normal when you look at the amounts. Sodium wise, that's actually a little bit on the lower side, so that's always good if you are someone that is trying to watch their sodium intake. I believe this product actually markets themselves at a lower glycemic side when it comes to its impact on the body thereof. I guess an insulin and glycogen response from the protein thereof. So there's actually a label on it that says that there is some uses of it in hospital settings. So I guess that's the reason for the sodium being on the lower side. Salt, from a bodybuilding perspective, is one of your greatest tools that you're going to be able to utilize. Salt allows for there to be water retention in the body. Salt also helps for pumps to be developed because it helps to produce nitric oxide in the body. Sodium chloride overall, especially different forms of sodium chloride, whether that be Himalayan pink salt, whether that be rock salt, have the potential to be used both in pre-workouts and in just regular ingestion thereof to increase pumps within the body, and also to help with nitric oxide response within the body there itself. So let's look at that next ingredient that we have right there. We actually have a maximum potency digestive enzyme complex, and in that complex you see amylase, protease, cellulase, lactase, lipase, and papain. Now, this digestive enzyme mix that you see right here is exactly what it is. It's digestive enzymes. Now, enzymes are basically antioxidants that are ingested through the foods and through the supplementations that we partake within our body that help to balance out our gut microbiome and help for us to break down the foods that we eat, particularly our carbohydrates. They're utilized in that fashion to help us break food down better. Now, something to be mindful about digestive enzymes is you're not necessarily supposed to take digestive enzymes every day. It's kind of unclear how much you should be taking when it comes to if it's a daily thing that you can take consistently throughout the whole year, or if it's something that you take periodically from time to time just to balance gut microbiome. Now, mind you as well, we look at this ingredient, there's no amount that we see there in that section. You can clearly see there is no numbers, there is no percentage. There seems to be a little bit of a lack of transparency when you look at this label like that, because you don't know how much of that digestive enzyme that you ingest. Give this to someone that maybe uses this protein every day. How do you know that they're not getting too much digestive enzymes in their diet? And then they may end up dealing with bloatedness, maybe cramps, nausea, diarrhea, all symptoms of too much digestive enzymes in the body. So again, just something to be mindful of. We also seem to be looking at what they have an amino acid blend at the bottom. Now, when you look at this amino acid blend, the numbers overall seem to be pretty decent. We have 12,000 milligrams of alanine, we have aspartic acid, we have glutamine. If you want to take a look more so and go into a deeper dive of amino acids, please check out the video that I have up here where I go into a deep dive of BCAAs and EAAs, and we actually break down all of these amino acids in full detail to give you more of a background of what they are. But to kind of review what we've always talked about before, what are amino acids? Amino acids are the building blocks of protein. In layman's terms, the building blocks of protein. Now, when we're looking at this, these numbers seem to be pretty high, but if you actually take this amount of how much amino acids that we have in here, you come out with roughly 20 to 21 grams of amino acids within this blend here. Protein is at 25 grams. There's something that I want to bring to the community that I think should be known about. Not everybody is aware of this, but there is something known as amino spiking. What is amino spiking? Amino spiking is when you take perhaps a protein powder and you spike it with a bunch of amino acids to portray the effect as if it is a high quality amount of protein, or if it's a higher amount of protein. Now, an amino acid blend is not the same as a complete protein. Amino acids are the building blocks of protein, and they're needed to be able to create protein and have protein synthesis within the body, but it's not a complete protein. So when you have an amino acid blend of over 21 grams of amino acid, and that's supposed to sit inside of this protein blend of 25 grams, seems to be pretty high. Now, I'm not sitting here to try to call out a company as if they are amino spiking. Again, we just aren't too sure. And even if you look at this label here, you can see that they clearly separate the amino acids from the protein. So this could possibly be over 21 grams of amino acids stuffed right on top of the 25 grams of protein that they already have, okay? But we don't necessarily know for sure. Why? Because they made this label the way that it is for that reason. A level of untransparency on it, at least from my professional opinion. You can see from the two different supplement facts, they've changed the label already. And what did they change? If you take a look at those ingredients lists, I'm gonna zoom it in and put it in the corner for you. If you take a look at those ingredients lists, there seems to be a vitamin blend also that they've taken out of this product. And this vitamin blend seems to be a decent mix of it. Seems to be like your basic balanced vitamin. But when you look at the new label, that vitamin blend is no longer there. So again, something to be mindful of. And this was even something that was brought to my attention just through Amazon reviews of someone else bringing this up. And I guess from their review, they also said that with that change, the price didn't change either. There just seems to be some holes when it comes to this company, where I'm not too sure what this company is trying to do or what they're trying to promote themselves as. Even when you look at the label of the company itself, take a look, guys. It literally says specially designed protein. So what does that mean? This is a protein that was created. This isn't your average whey. You don't even see whey on the bottle. So this is something that was created completely in a lab. Now that's not a bad thing, but it is created completely in a lab. So again, that even gives more responsibility for a company like Metabolic Nutrition to at least create a label that has full transparency of everything that's going inside of the ingredients, so you know that you are partaking in. There also seems to be yet another ingredient that is just very weird. There seems to be this ingredient, when you look at the ingredients list, you see the thing that says TAG, or what they call TAG. That is called trans-aminoglutamine. That last word that we have there, glutamine, that's an amino acid. Anoglutamine is a form of glutamine. Now, trans-aminoglutamine is something that this company completely has ownerships of themselves. I did research. You can also look at this clip that I have right here. When you type this in to Google, you strictly see their company. And you also only see that there seems to be only maybe 3 studies that initially pop up. And then when you open up and go to Google Scholar, you can see that there are many studies that pop up, but for anoglutamine, not trans-anoglutamine. Now, granted, please, I'm sorry if I'm butchering that word as well. It could be analone, but nonetheless, you don't see tag anywhere else. So this tag ingredient seems to only be an ingredient that's used by Metabolic Nutrition. And if anyone else knows about this ingredient or they've seen it used inside of other products, please let me know in the comments, because every time that I've tried to look it up, that's literally the only product that I see. And I just want to be able to make sure that this is something that either they made or it's a product that perhaps is used in the industry. But from what I can do research on, it only seems as if they use it. So I can only assume that they created it. So when you continue down that ingredients list, you see a preparatory blend, again, that word preparatory blend of ultra 10 times macrofiltered, enzymatically high absorption whey protein isolate and whey protein concentrate. Then you see a bunch of added more digestive enzymes, more globins. These are all things to try to help it to create more so a complete protein, hence why they call it a specially designed protein. They are reintroducing the very same like enzymatic proteins and digestive enzymes back into the protein that they stripped. Hence why you see all those ingredients right there. And then you see the potency digestive enzyme complex, and that is pretty much it. Yeah, so if you want to take a look, guys, remember how I said that there are 2 labels for this company. So as we look right now, I'll go ahead and include it. This is that new label, okay? This is the newer label. So when you look at that ingredients list, you don't see that vitamin blend. It's not there at all. So, and again, this is the newer bottle. This is the newer ingredient. Like I said, this expires in 2026. So it's one of the newer bottles. And I just got this only like maybe a month and a half ago. Take heed to the things that you notice on supplement facts of your favorite products that you use, especially if you notice that things change. And this is something that I bring up for this very reason. There are a lot of the times when you look at your average products that you use and say that it actually changes, or say they change the formula and they don't necessarily make that known on the label itself thereof, you could be taking a completely different product and you don't necessarily know. Hence why we have this product right here. As far as my thoughts on this product and my review overall, I'm not a big fan. It's just not good. It doesn't make my stomach feel good. The bloatedness and the gas that I get from it is pretty bad. And I wonder why those digestive enzymes is even inside of this blend in the first place, because you can't necessarily tell that they're in there because it just gives you gas and it makes you bloated. Or it could be that those digestive enzymes is just way too much and it causes both those same bloated gut stomach problems that we're getting from this protein. And again, I'm just not a big fan. I will not be purchasing this product again. 3 out of 10. Go ahead and wrap it up here, guys. Please like, share, follow, and subscribe. Please leave any comments down below for any more product reviews that you want me to do. Have you guys heard of this tag product? Have you guys ever even seen this ingredient used in anything else? Have you used Metabolic Nutrition? Have you noticed anything? Or do you like it? Do you think that it's not too sweet? Please let me know in the comments down below. And for all unbiased bodybuilding news and bodybuilding products to review, this is Zinni here coming from Holy Kinetics. Peace.